Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Aisha, and if this is your first time stopping by, please subscribe. So it is January 2nd right now. Happy New Year to everyone. I really hope that this year is prosperous, wonderful, healthy, wealthy, all that stuff, and I really hope that this is a positive year for everyone. So in honor of the new year, I wanted to do a little bit of a different video. So I know a lot of people like me like to start off the new year eating better, being a little healthier, just trying to start off with good habits that are gonna hopefully carry out throughout the year. So I just wanted to film a healthy-ish kind of, you know, day in my eating. Like, what do I eat throughout the week? What are some things that I've been actively trying to incorporate in my diet? And by no means am I a health guru, anything like that. Like, honestly, I still love my french fries. I still cannot let go of chicken sandwiches, all of that. But lately I have been trying to incorporate healthier things like vegetables, adding flavor, color to my food while still making like healthier choices. So I'm gonna be showing you some breakfast, lunch, and dinner ideas that are a little bit healthier if you are someone who's been trying to get on this health journey. And of course I eat differently every day, but these are some of my favorite meals that are healthy but still are actually good. So without further ado, let's begin this video. So right now it is 11:15 a.m. and you're probably thinking that is very late for a breakfast, but for me, like for my body, I just cannot handle breakfast or food like way too early in the day. Like my body just cannot process it well. So I like to personally eat breakfast a little later in the day. So my favorite breakfast to make is avocado toasted scrambled eggs, a cup of coffee, and vanilla Greek yogurt with granola and strawberry. So I love this breakfast because it's very filling and very healthy. I feel like it has a lot of protein. It pretty much will wake you up and just make you feel really energetic for the day. So for this breakfast, it's very quick. You're just gonna need organic seeded bread or any sliced bread. I prefer something like whole wheat or, you know, along that line. You're also gonna need half of an avocado, and for the eggs, you're probably gonna need like black pepper, salt, everything bagel seasoning. I prefer that to put on top of the bread. And for the yogurt, you're going to need vanilla Greek yogurt. You're also gonna need strawberries and granola. So I'm gonna start by scrambling 2 eggs. Let's see if I could do this on camera. That was a fail. And then I just sprinkle some black pepper, and I sprinkle just a bit of salt. And now we whisk. So I'm also gonna pop a slice of bread into the toaster. I just toast it for about 5 minutes. So we're just gonna scramble that up. All right, so the eggs are scrambled now. It honestly only takes like 2 or 3 minutes to scramble eggs, so it's super quick. Oh, that was my bread. So for the avocado, I just add salt and pepper, and then I add everything bagel seasoning on top of the actual bread once the avocado is spread already. So it's super quick, so I'm gonna mash that up right now. So I have about 1/4 of an avocado that I didn't finish yesterday, so I'm just gonna mash that up right now. So just gonna scoop this out into a bowl. So I'm gonna be adding sea salt, just a sprinkle because it's pretty strong. That's good. I'll be adding some black pepper. And then I'm also gonna add just like a pinch of lime juice, just a little bit to bring the flavor out. And then we mash. So I'm just gonna add the avocado to the bread. So I pretty much just spread that everywhere. I'm trying to do this with one hand here. So you just basically wanna get it everywhere, because we love avocado. We're not avocado haters here. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of everything bagel seasoning. So I just like to sprinkle it all over the bread. There we go. So I just diced up a few strawberries. You can put as many as you want, but I diced up about 3 or 4 small ones. And then I'm also gonna be using this brand of vanilla Greek yogurt, which is Esti. I usually use Chobani, but this is what my mom got, so I'm just gonna use it. And then I'll also be sprinkling honey bunches of oats granola, honey roasted on top. I love this because it's like really crunchy and it gives it some texture. So I'm just gonna scoop a little bit of this yogurt out. This is how it looks, it's pretty thick. So I think I'm going to do about 2 scoops of this maybe. So as you can see, I don't put too much because I am eating other stuff, so I don't want to be too full. So I'm just gonna sprinkle my strawberries on top. And then I'm also gonna sprinkle some granola on top of that. So I like to clean up my dishes before I eat so I don't get too lazy after. So while I'm doing the dishes, I like to make my coffee. So I just put the K-pot and the Keurig and then just let it do its magic. So I've been using the Green Mountain brand, the French vanilla flavor. This is my favorite coffee flavor. Like no matter what brand it is, it's probably gonna be French vanilla. So I just open my Keurig up, pop this in. So I also just put some water in. I like to fill it up to the 12 mark. And for my coffee, I use the coffee creamer from Trader Joe's, vanilla. I use any coffee creamer from anywhere as long as it's French vanilla usually. So I just put a splash of that in there. So that is all for my breakfast. This takes me about 15 minutes to make. It's like really quick, it's really good, and it's one of my favorite things to eat every morning. I'm satisfied. So I'm in my room now, so I'm done making breakfast. I washed all the dishes, so I'm pretty much just gonna watch Vampire Diaries right now until lunchtime. But I've been trying to actively drink more water. Like I'm someone who forgets to drink water. Not even that I'm drinking juice or other stuff, but I actually just forget to drink water sometimes. Like if it's not on my mind or if it's not right next to me, I'm probably gonna forget. So I've been trying to fill these jars of water up and just have one next to me at all times, and then whenever it runs out, I try to fill it up right away so I can keep drinking water. Yeah, I'm really just gonna have to do like a water challenge for myself this year and just try to drink at least a certain amount of cups a day and like keep myself accountable to that. So cheers.
Why are you all tripping? Sorry.
Hi everyone, so it's about 3:45 p.m. right now. So I typically eat lunch at random times in a day, but I try to eat it before 5. I know that's a pretty late lunch for most people because dinner for a lot of people is like 7 or 8, but I just have a weird eating schedule. Sorry, I blame it on college. So something I've been trying to do is actively including like more vegetables, fruits, all those things into like at least one meal in my day. So for today, I wanted to make a salad. I know that's very cliche for healthy food, but I like to add some flavor to my salad. So I'm making a pesto, grilled chicken, and avocado salad with a strawberry banana smoothie and sweet potato fries. And I love making things like this for lunch because when it comes to lunch, I'm really lazy with like chefing up something big. Like it has to be a sandwich, some fruit, yogurt, like it has to be something small. And I think the way that I make this makes it very flavorful and not so boring and bland like a lot of other salads. So for the salad, you're gonna need half of an avocado, chicken breast, any seasoning of your choice. I like to use garlic powder, paprika, chili lime seasoning, and Knorr chicken seasoning. And then you also need pesto, lettuce, kale, and you of course need sweet potato fries. I'm gonna actually be air frying them. And for the smoothie, you're gonna need whole frozen strawberries, half of a ripe banana, some oat milk, or you can use any milk of your choice, but I prefer oat milk. And then I'm also using protein powder. This is also optional. I typically like the vanilla flavor, but we only have chocolate right now, so I'm just gonna put a little sprinkle of this into the smoothie. And you're also gonna need honey. I prefer to sweeten my smoothies with this to make it a little bit healthier than using pure sugar. So my chicken is already cleaned. I like to clean it with vinegar. So the first thing I'm gonna add is some paprika. I just add this for color. Honestly, doesn't really do anything, but just makes the chicken look nicer. And then I'm also gonna add some garlic powder. I'm being trying to be a little more sparing with the seasonings because this is just a salad, and I also have the pesto to make up for the rest of the flavor, and it will be a little healthier with less seasoning. I'm also going to be adding chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. I really like how this tastes. It adds like a little kick to any kind of meat. And then I'm just adding a sprinkle of the Knorr seasoning because it is a little bit salty, so I don't like to add too much. And then the star of the show is the vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto from Trader Joe's. I really love this pesto. It's like really flavorful. You wouldn't even know that it's vegan. Like it just honestly tastes really amazing. So yeah, I like to add this to like any meats, any pasta. Like it actually tastes really good. So I'm just adding about a little spoon of this. And now I'm just gonna mix all of these seasonings together. So I have the chicken in the air fryer right now. I also have sweet potato fries, just a little bit to go on the side. And I'm gonna put it on the air fryer for about 15 minutes at 350 degrees. And then I'll just gauge it from there and see how many more minutes I need to add. So while the air fryer is going, I'm actually gonna start washing my greens as well and preparing the salad. And I'm also gonna blend my smoothie so I can just kind of knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. So don't mind the air fryer in the back being a little loud, but I cleaned the greens already. I ended up having to not use kale because it actually is a little bit spoiled, so I figured just I'll, you know, throw it out. But I think this will do. So this is just iceberg lettuce that I chopped up. So I also have half of an avocado that I'm gonna chop up and then maybe mash and put it in just so it's a little bit easier to eat. So I scooped out the avocado into this bowl, and then I'm just gonna add some sea salt, lime juice, and black pepper like I did this morning for the avocado toast. So I'm squeezing some lime juice in there, not too much. And then I'm also gonna add some ground black pepper in there, and then we mash. So you want it to look like this when you're done. I like to leave a little bit of chunks in there, but for the most part you want it to be pretty mashed up. So I'm also going to chop up tomato and red onion and put in the salad to give it a little bit more flavor. So I chopped up some onion and tomato, and I'm just gonna sprinkle that into the salad. So I'm also going to be making a strawberry banana smoothie to go with that. So I'm going to add a few of the frozen strawberries. They're a bit thawed out right now. So I added about this much into the cup, just about half. And I'm actually not really a fan of bananas, but I feel like it will be something to sweeten the smoothie up a little bit. So I'm just going to add half of this into the cup. So I'm adding just a tiny bit of protein powder. Honestly, don't even like chocolate protein powder that much, but it's better than having nothing. So I'm adding half a scoop of that. I'm adding some oat milk. You can eye it depending what kind of consistency you like your smoothies to be. And then I'm also just gonna add a little bit of honey just to sweeten it a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna close that up. It's actually perfect timing because the chicken and the fries just finished cooking. So the chicken and the fries are ready. 15 minutes was actually perfect for it. It made it like nice and crispy. The fries are also crispy, so yeah, definitely ready to eat. So I'm just gonna chop these chicken bits into slices. So I sliced the chicken up, so I'm just gonna put that on top of the salad now. I'm also going to add the avocado on top. And this is the only dressing that I found in my fridge, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of this on top. So I'm also gonna add some freshly shredded Parmesan cheese on top, just a little bit. So that is pretty much it for my lunch. This is the salad. I think it actually came out really good. And then I also have sweet potato fries and then my strawberry banana smoothie on the side. So this took me about 15 to 20 minutes to make, obviously a little longer because I'm filming it, but it's something that's really easy and I feel like it has a lot of protein, a lot of flavor, so it is good if you're trying to find a healthier recipe that actually tastes good. So I'm about to eat the salad right now and it honestly looks so good. And then the fries are also perfect, like they're so crispy, they're just, yes. Hi everyone, so it is about 7:30 p.m. right now and I figured I would make dinner because I like to eat before 8 p.m. or around 8 p.m. like not too late because then I just get a stomach ache at night. So this is probably the simplest meal that I've made all day, even simpler than the salad. I'm making cauliflower gnocchi with pesto and marinara sauce and this is like the easiest thing to make ever. If you have an air fryer, even easier. But I love this meal because it's pretty healthy, it's really good. It tastes like pasta but it's made out of cauliflower, so it's perfect. And I love that you can switch it up based on whatever sauce you use, whatever toppings, if you want to add some veggies in there. So sometimes I've made it with spinach, some people put sun-dried tomatoes in there. Like there's so many different ways that you can make this and switch it up. So even if you ate this every day and you just added a different sauce to it, it would be a whole new meal. So this recipe only requires very few ingredients. So you're obviously going to need cauliflower gnocchi, and this is the Trader Joe's brand. It's very popular, so you could definitely find it at any Trader Joe's. I'm not sure if other brands sell it, I haven't seen any, but this is just the brand that I know of. So you also need pesto, so I have the vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto from Trader Joe's as well. You also need Parmesan cheese, and then I'm also adding some marinara sauce. So this one is with spicy tomato and basil. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is put the cauliflower gnocchi in the air fryer. So I'm gonna fry it at about 350 degrees for 15 minutes, and then once it's crispy, I'll go from there. And if you don't have an air fryer, there's other easy ways to make this. So you would just saute this on a pan. So you would just flip it until it's golden brown on both sides, and that's about it. It takes only a couple of minutes. It's very simple. But I ended up just using the rest of that pack, so I just spread it all out, and you want it to be separated, so I'll separate it a little more actually. But you're just literally gonna lay it out on your air fryer, on your pan, whatever it is, and just pretty much wait till it gets golden brown. Like it's very easy to make. So I'm pretty much just gonna wait while the air fryer goes, and that's about it. Like, I end up just heating up the sauce in a pan. I mix the marinara, pesto, and sprinkle parmesan at the end, and that's about it. So once this is done, we can start mixing everything with the sauce. All right, so this is how the gnocchi looks after 15 minutes in the air fryer at 350 degrees. And I think this is perfect because, as you can see, it's golden brown. It's also a bit crispy, so that's exactly what you want. You don't want it to be like too mushy or too soft. And the next step is super easy. So I literally just heat this and the pesto up on a stove. So I pretty much, sorry about the focus, but I pretty much just mix this together. So now I'm just gonna put the gnocchi in the pan with the sauce and just mix it all together. And you just wanna toss everything together now. And for the last touch, I'm just gonna sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on it while it's still hot, so that it can melt really nicely. So this is pretty much the final touch. I love this because there's not too many carbs since it's cauliflower, and it tastes honestly so amazing. Like, any sauce goes with it, the cheese on top, like, it just smells amazing right now. Like, I wish you could even smell how this, you know, smells. Like, it's just really good. So that is literally it for this dinner. Like, it takes me 20 minutes, and that's only because the gnocchi takes 15 minutes, and then once that's done, I just toss it in any sauce that I'm feeling that night. So if this is something that you want to make, I would highly recommend it. It tastes amazing. It's super quick. It's pretty cheap. Like, the bag of cauliflower gnocchi was no more than $3, I believe, so that's very affordable. And then you just keep it in the freezer, and whenever you're ready to use it, you can just fry it, saute it, whatever it is. And yeah, it's like really simple. It tastes amazing, and I would highly recommend it. Hi everyone, so it is later in the night now, and if you're like me, you get crazy cravings at night. Like, you just want something sweet, like ice cream, candy, like whatever it is. I just become like some kind of monster at night where I just need something to eat before I go to bed, which I know is really bad for people who are trying to stay healthy, but I found alternatives that aren't as unhealthy, but they still kind of do the job, you know? So I found this late night snack at Trader Joe's, and it's basically just dark chocolate covered strawberry pieces. And I love this because I feel like I'm almost like cheating a little bit, you know? Like, instead of eating ice cream, I'm just eating straight up fruit with chocolate around it. And it's dark chocolate, which we all know is a little healthier than regular chocolate, but this honestly tastes so amazing. It's literally like eating fruit, but just candied fruit. So I definitely do not feel bad at all. No remorse for eating this at 10 or 11 p.m. because I just tell myself that it's fruit. But yeah, typically I'll snack on this at night if I'm hungry, or I'll eat like pretzels, sometimes yogurt, applesauce, like something very small, something sweet, but that isn't like too sugary. I like to get unsweetened applesauce, or yeah, I usually eat like vanilla Greek yogurt or something like that. Things that don't make me feel as bad for eating at night. So they come in a bag like this in like pieces, so you can eat as many pieces as you want. If you want to eat 3 or 4, I try to stick to only eating a few so I don't end up eating the whole box because these are really good. They also have these in banana version as well, so they're just chocolate covered bananas but frozen, but I'm not really a huge banana fan, so I'm gonna stick to my strawberries. So that is it for what I eat in a day. Like, this is pretty much an accurate description of at least what I've been trying to strive towards for the past couple of weeks, and by no means do I eat very healthy every single day because that is just a straight up lie. But I have been trying to incorporate healthier meals like this in my everyday diet just to feel a little better about myself, feel cleaner, feel healthier, happier, more energetic, whatever it is. I just like to incorporate these things throughout the week. And if you are someone who is trying to eat healthier this year and make smarter money decisions and staying off of Uber Eats, then I really hope that this video helped you just find new recipes that are still flavorful but healthy as well. So I'm pretty much gonna just spend my night editing this video per usual. This is honestly a typical Saturday night for me. Pandemic or not, I'm pretty much indoors on Saturdays. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And with the new year here, I would really love to hear feedback on what kind of videos you would like to see. You know, if there's some kind of content that you're interested in seeing, just DM me on Instagram, or you can even leave it in the comments below. I really would appreciate it. And I hope that you all achieve any goals that you had for this new year. I really hope that 2021 will be good to us. I came into this year praying, fingers crossed. Yeah, like taking no chances at all. So thank you again for watching. I hope that everyone is staying safe, taking care of their mental health, and I'll see you in my next video. And Happy New Year. Bye.